YouTube sponsorships are currently one of the most important and fundamental ways for creators to get paid on this platform. With YouTube monetization being very unreliable, many creators need to rely on sponsorships to keep their finances afloat. However, some creators handle sponsorships very poorly. What I mean by this is that when some YouTubers take sponsorships, they have a clear conflict of interest and they hurt their reputation. In 2018, ChrisSmoove was sponsored by 2K Sports to play NBA 2K19, the latest game of the NBA 2K franchise at the time. The reason why this is problematic is because ChrisSmoove has been very vocal about criticizing the 2K franchise in years prior. Although he did not explicitly review games in the 2K series, he did provide criticism. But by accepting the sponsorship, his credibility has completely gone down to shreds. He now has a huge bias and conflict of interest. You can't take his advice as seriously as you could in years past because he decided to take a sponsorship from 2K. Due to this, his views on that game, and maybe even the entire series, may have been altered. So, if viewers knowing ChrisSmoove has a reputation for criticizing the 2K series watch his videos on the game, even though he does say that they are sponsored, may be more inclined to buy the game because of his biased opinions in the videos. I still like and respect Chris, but to me, this was not a smooth move. In 2019, cinemasscure put out a video on Majora's Mask for their Angry Video Game Nerd series. In this series, James plays an exaggerated version of himself called the Angry Video Game Nerd and reviews games in a very entertaining manner. However, this video was sponsored by none other than Raid Shadow Legends. It's just so ironic that AVGN, a series that's known for reviewing bad games, gets sponsored by a bad game themselves. Even if cinemasscure thought that the game was good, even if they believed in the product, even though that the AVGN series is not a serious review series, there was a big conflict of interest. He was paid to promote the game. My final example would be in 2017 with the Completionist. He had gotten sponsored twice to play Assassin's Creed Origins and For Honor, while on his channel he plays games to completion and reviews them. And just recently, in 2020, at the time of this recording, he had gotten sponsored by Ubisoft again to play Immortals Fenyx Rising. Again, you can't do this if you want your viewers to respect and value your opinion. It sucks to say this because I still am a fan and really like these YouTubers' content, but it has to be said. On the other side of the spectrum, however, it would be the more unethical sponsorships. Sponsorships in which either the creators do not believe in the product or they promote something morally wrong. In late 2018, early 2019, YouTubers Jake Paul and RiceGum were paid to promote a gambling website to their young audience. I don't think I have to explain to you why endorsing gambling to kids is a bad thing. It's just so scummy and unethical for these creators to do this. You know that they're just promoting this product because the website, Mystery Brand, paid them a lot of money. It sucks that some YouTubers don't believe in the products or games they advertise. I see this as disrespecting your fanbase because to me, you're treating them like they're below you. You're treating them like a price tag, at least to a certain extent. In my opinion, to be as ethical as possible when taking sponsorships, people need to A, take sponsorships outside of your niche, and B, believe in the product. Since I feel like B is self-explanatory, if you take the sponsorship, you should like the product. Let me give you some examples for point A. If you review phones, maybe don't get sponsored by Samsung or Lenovo, and instead accept a sponsorship from an editing software company. If you review streaming services, maybe don't get sponsored by Hulu or Amazon Prime Video. And if you review games, maybe don't get sponsored by video game companies. And what I mean by this is that you are paid to promote the game, not the company sent you a free product, flew you out to an event, etc. These 2 points are, in my opinion, what creators should be doing to stay as unbiased and ethically as possible. Again, sponsorships are important for creators, and me making a video about this will not change anything. I just feel like creators should take sponsorships that they believe in and ones that are outside of their niche to avoid hurting their reputation or disrespecting their audience. That's it from me. Thanks for watching.